In the previous video, we learned about lists, tuples, and sets, which are all similar constructs to one another. However, they have a couple of defining differences. Today, we're going to look into Python dictionaries. So I'm going to fire up a Python interpreter shell here. So what are dictionaries? Now, to give you sort of a simplified answer, dictionaries are being used in many programming languages under this name, a dictionary, or under other names such as associative arrays. Now, some voices in the community see dictionaries as composite data types, while others, the official Python documentation here, simply says data type. However, that's not the point. The point is to understand how and when to use them. Now, unlike lists, tuples, and sets, which consist of individual elements, dictionary elements consist of a pair, and this pair includes a key and a value. So better said, dictionaries are made of key-value pairs. To exemplify this, you can think of a person. Let's say the person has many characteristics and attributes. So the person has a name, which is John, the age, which is, let's say, 35, sex, which is male, passion, let's say, cybersecurity, and let's say married, true. So these can be seen as key value pairs for a dictionary. The keys being the name, the age, the sex, the passion, and the married, and the values being John, 35, male, cybersecurity, and true. So in this case, we can define a dictionary in the following way. So let me delete this. So for dictionaries, to define them, we use curly brackets like for sets. However, the difference is that here we have the elements as being key value pairs. So let's call a dictionary person, not person age, but let's say person 1. So person 1 is going to be a dictionary name. As I said, it's going to be John. Age is going to be 35. Sex is going to be male. Let's capitalize everything. What else? The passion was cybersecurity, and the marital status, married, was being set to true, and we close the dictionary. So this is how you declare a dictionary. If you want to declare an empty dictionary, you could simply say person underscore 2 equals dict, and that's another dictionary. If you look at type, person underscore 2, it's going to say class dict. Okay, now notice how the key value pairs over here in our person 1 dictionary are defined by colons and separated by commas. Also, as you can see, all the strings are within quotes, as is in the Python convention. The numbers, or integer in this case, doesn't need quotes, and neither the Boolean value here. Okay, now once you have a dictionary defined and populated with key value pairs, you can always add more pairs, remove them, or even update values. And I'm highlighting the fact that you're updating the values because dictionary keys must be unique. So in our dictionary, for example, you cannot have another key value pair with name Jeff, because that's not allowed. You can only have individual or unique keys. Alright, so if you want to add elements to your dictionary, you'd simply say person 1, and then curly bracket, we add another key, occupation, and this occupation we are going to assign it a value of analyst. Okay, so in this case the key is occupation and the value is analyst. And if we look at the dictionary one more time, so person 1, we can see that this key occupation, key value pair occupation analyst is in there. If you want to update the value, you'd simply say person 1 and we actually pass in square brackets a key that's already in there, married, and we set it, we assign it another value, false. Okay, so if we look one more time at person 1, we can see that the married key has been updated to false. So similarly, you can look at the elements in the dictionary by the dictionary name and the key. So as you've seen over here, we can look at a dictionary value if we just specify the dictionary name and also the value, the key, let's say age in this case. And we can see the value for age is 35. Okay, so if we want to print or look at all the keys in the dictionary, we type person1 or the name of the dictionary dot keys. Okay, and then we hit enter and we can see all the keys in the dictionary. And if we want to look at the values, we do person1 dot values and we can see all the values in the dictionary. If we want to remove an element, we can use the pop method like in lists, and we will provide the key of the key value pair we want to remove. So removing the age in this case would be person1 dot pop, and we specify the key, and this is going to print the value for the key, and it also removes it from the dictionary. So if we look in the dictionary one more time, we can see that the age is gone. There are other ways of removing items and clearing the dictionary. And like with lists, we can access all the methods by typing the name of the dictionary, so person1, then typing dot and then hitting the tab key. And we can see methods like a clear, copy, get, items, pop, and so on. Now feel free to further explore them on your own. I've provided a mandatory reading in the document that accompanies this video that will give you more insight on dictionaries. So these have been some of the most important concepts of Python dictionaries. We'll further encounter them in upcoming lessons. Alright, in the next lesson we're going to delve into if-else statements. I'll see you there.